evening. Good evening. Come on in the room. Good evening. Glad to be here on tonight and glad for those that are coming in. Come in, say hello. Welcome to Faith Shares Real Wisdom. And we're excited on tonight. Come on in the room. Excuse me. It is a great and a wonderful night. And I am so glad that you're coming on and we can share. It is time for your faith to be unleashed. Come on in on this on South Carolina, a nice Friday night. It's not cold, it's not hot, it's just right. So we're excited to be here and excited for those that are coming in and who will share. Just come on and say hello. Let me know that you're on. I know there are some coming on and those that are not, where I can't see you. Hello. I am honored for you to be here on tonight and glad that you come just to hear the conversation from Faith Shares Real Wisdom. Hey, Wally, I'm glad you're here. Good to see you. I have, again, just a new gratitude and so thankful just to be alive. We have a lot of deaths going on, and we're praying for a lot of bereaved families on tonight. More that I heard of even on today. So we are praying for so many, but people that I literally know. So, and people that I don't know, we're just praying for people everywhere. And we're excited. Just come on in the room. We're going to talk about it's time. It's time for your faith to be unleashed. And stay tuned. Have an announcement coming up at the end of this video, and I'm so excited about this announcement that I will be sharing with the Faith Share family and others. We have a exciting announcement, and it's just that time. It's time for all of us to unleash our faith. Hey, Dr. Gatson. Hi, Makai. And Makai say hello. Hi, Debbie. I'm just so glad for all of you coming in. As I said, on the end of this live, I have an exciting announcement to share. The beginning of many, good announcements coming up here in the near future. But we'll just start off with just one on tonight. But we're excited. Just come on in the room. Welcome to those that are, whether you're on YouTube, whether you're on just on Facebook and you're watching, I'm excited to have you on and listening on tonight. We said earlier in the month that we were going to start and we were going to get something done by the end of February. And you know that the clock is ticking. The time is going. Today is February the 16th. So we have some more time to get some things done. And I hope that everybody's in the Faith Shares family, that you're ready, that you're willing. I know that you're capable. So that is not even a question if you're capable. You are capable. I just want to know, are you willing and are you ready? So let's get some things done. It is now time for your faith to be unleashed. No longer, we have no more excuses. I tell you, I'm a part of an amazing community, and talking about getting things done, talking about let's go ahead and, I was saying in the month of February, it's time to activate, self-activate. No more. Encourage yourself. Is that time? Is that time to encourage yourself? Is that time to get at the work table? Is that time to get on the board? It's just that time. Is that time where it is time for us to get so much done? Hey, from Ella's Kitchen. Ella's Kitchen. Listen, Ella's Kitchen. If you're in the Orangeburg area or anywhere near the Orangeburg area, Ella's Kitchen is the place to be on the second and fourth Sunday. Look out on Facebook. They have they share their menu ahead of time. Like I believe it starts on that Thursday, and you can go ahead and put your orders in. So glad to have you on Ella's Kitchen. That's Carletta. It's her and her daughter, and it's not good for anybody that's on a diet. I'm going to tell you now. It's that this is my free day, and we gonna go in. So glad to have her. But I'm telling you, it is that time. I can't and I couldn't let go of self activate because you really have to do this. You really have to look at that person in the mirror, stand in front, and hey, get it from a big one or a long one. Hi, nephew. Calvin A. Dash, one of the most lovable young men you can meet. Funny at the same time, love people, love God. That's my nephew. I love you. Tanya McQuire, I don't even know if I was able to, y'all know I don't tag everybody. I just tag a few and hope that it share on. But I sure was going to tag you, little sister. I sure was, because I'm like, you better move on. Tell me you ain't no team player or not a good team player. You are not the one. That must be was an imposter that went or be going in your place because that's not even your character. So move on. You getting prepared for even greater. When they start talking like that, you know it's your time. But I'm glad to see you on tonight. Self activate. This is one of those people that believe in self activate because we are no longer making excuses. That's why I say it is time for your faith to be unleashed. Like time, it is time. We talk about action. You know, I'm saying faith without action, no movement, nothing is going to happen. It's just completely you run it, and as my brother loves to say, you're just flapping your lips and nothing is happening. Faith activate, faith taking actions. Your faith, not the faith. I am faith, but this faith here has to take action. This faith here is self activate. I don't even care what is going on around you. Do not let nothing, I mean, not one thing, not one situation, anything going on, stop you. Some things may come and it may slow you down just for a day. Don't do longer than a day. Don't go over a day. But then you get right back in there and you start making it happen. That's what I said. You start making it happen because it's time. It's time. Self activate. We should be at this place now where we don't be saying, oh, I know God is going to do it for me. He has already done it. And you will hear me say this over and over. He has done his part. He is not going to do anything else. I know it's a part of our language we say when God does it, when God do it. He has already did it. It is you. You are the only hold up between you and your destiny. You are the only thing holding you from your promises. You are the only thing that's holding you from swimming in the overflow. I need you to hear me. You are the only thing. Hi, Denise. You, not my sister over here or brother over here or my boss, um, my your past. None of them are holding you up from anything. Let me tell you something. They used to say when you get sick and tired of a situation, you'll do something different. Well, I need y'all to understand when you get sick and tired of being in the same thing, when you get sick and tired of not having enough, when you get sick and tired of always saying, I'm $10 short, I'm $100 short, I'm $1,000 short, when you get sick and tired of saying, I'm tired of living in this house is not big enough, when you get sick and tired of being sick and tired of you making a bunch of excuses, you would do something different. You will begin to do what is necessary to get you to the place that you say you want to be. I have come to the realization that everybody don't want to move from where they're at. I was dealing with something on this week, and I found out that everybody don't want to move out of poverty's neighborhood. What are you talking about, Coach Faith? What I am saying, some people are comfortable being in lack. Some people are comfortable not having enough. And I don't care how much I talk about faith. I don't care how much I talk about activation. I don't care how much I talk about taking action. They will sit in that same place and add 10 more excuses to the 95 they already have. And it will say, all I need is somebody. I want somebody to just help me and show me. You can show them day and night. You can show them when it's hot. You can show them when it's cold. When they are comfortable and like being where they are and love making up excuses, that's where they choose to stay. So what happens with you? You need to speed up where you say you're going, and it happens. How does it happen? One thing that happens that tell you that it's time, things ain't going right. Things are not going the way you want it. You keep looking around, and every time you think you have this or have enough of that, you start finding out, here comes something. You know how we love to say, something unexpected happened. Some unexpectedly happened. So now I got to deal with this. Okay, what is the way for me to deal with it? Take action. Take action. Take action. That's what you have to do. I don't know who's popping up on the side of the stream, but it's okay. That's when it's time for you to take action. And I mean, take it there. We like to put it off. Isn't it amazing? We just talking on the night like we do all the time. But isn't it amazing how you will pray for something and you will literally ask God if he makes this way? You'll be so grateful that God, if you do this for me, I will be so forever to give you the praises and tell you thank you. And when he makes every time he makes a way and makes a new opportunity, you actually either avoid it, make up another excuse, or just don't do it. But you asked him to make a way, and he did. And you turned down the way. Wow. How many times are we going to ask him? And he's saying, literally what he's saying, why it happened so fast. He's like, I already did it. The way's already made. Here it is. I brought a different opportunity to you about 5 times. Hi, Dr. Christine, about 5 times. And you didn't take me on not one offer. The problem is you're trying to tell me to redo what I've already done. That's not going to happen. Guys, listen. He is not going to redo what he has already done. It is already done. He has it waiting. You have to get up. You have to take action. You must make your way. You must move towards what you say you're waiting on. And this is the thing. We're in a time now where you can't just move towards, you got to go all the way in. You got to run. You got to do this with haste. You got to get this what you say you were waiting on, because he was like, it's already there. I planned this from the beginning. Before you even exist, I had your thing written all the way out. And y'all know my disclaimer, this is not church, but just a part of me. So scripture's gonna always come through me because that's just me. But he's like, before you got here, I had this thing planned. I know everything about you. I know what you wanted before you know what you wanted. See, that's the problem with some of us. We say we know what we want, but when the opportunity comes, I don't know if I want that. Okay, so who's confused? It ain't God. He already know what he got ready. What he's saying is, the closer you get to me, the more we come in agreement. The closer you get to me, oh man, Pastor T, I got so much, and people don't like you with the little you have because they think you have too much. Girl, don't shift, don't move, don't lose focus because it's way more than even you thought that's going to take place. No, you have no more time to get discouraged, to get frustrated. Keep moving, keep writing, keep doing what you have to do because it's way bigger. It's glitzy, glitzy, glitter everywhere. Oh, it's really celebration. This is why you're going to hear y'all excuse whatever's going on tonight, all this technical difficulty. I don't know, but like don't worry about it. Don't even give it any more voice. Let me help y'all on tonight. All that frustration and all those negative things that's been trying to come to you to keep you from taking action and moving and making movement. Don't even give it voice. Why? Because when you give it voice, it's not helping the situation. The only voice you want to give is, all right, what I'm gonna do next? What I'm gonna do next? Oh, that's what you're hearing. All right, let me see. What direction am I supposed to take today? How many things do I have to check off my to-do list to get me to where I need to be? To get me where I say I want to be? To get me where I am worthy to be? That's it right there. Um, Pastor T, know this: you are worthy of where you're going. So you don't have time to sit, be frustrated, and have no more dead conversations with nobody that ain't nobody getting you there. You're getting there. Yes, we are not what's name. I'm just calling Pastor T because Pastor T is right there. You have to know, Dr. Christine, you got to get in a little hurry. You know, you do a lot. Yeah, you do. But it's some more. It is some more. It is more. We have to get there. I don't care how young my nephew is. He got a lot before him. That's great. I'm excited. I'm excited because it's time for our faith to be unleashed. Unleashed. It is time. And we're doing this because, see, we're family. We're good. Look, we're the abundance family. It's about abundance with us. It's about overflow. Hey, Corinthia, glad to have you. It's about the abundance. It's about the overflow. We're in this place where there is no lack. We're in this place where we know that yes, it is my time. I don't need somebody to tell me it's my time. I know it is great that I literally can be around people who stand in agreement with, yes, it's your time, Denise. It's your time, Tanya. It's your time, Kelvin. It's your time, Dr. Christine and Terry. It's your time. Well, I can tell you it's your time all day, but what are you doing with the time that it takes to get there? What are you doing? Don't say I'm ready. I'm ready for more. Don't say you're ready for more. You're not doing more. You have become more comfortable in a place that don't bring comfort, but you have made it bring comfort. Why? Because there's little for you to do. There's not much that you have to do. Uh, when it talks about faith and being the substance of things hoped for, and the things that I cannot see, but yet these are the things I hope for. But I will take action, and not only will I hope, I will see. It will become tangible. I will have that which I was hoping for, but I could not see. I could not see because I didn't take any action. But the minute I begin to take action, I begin to see little segments of what I was hoping for. And the closer I got, the more I got. the more I was able to see, the more that began to manifest. Do you understand? My action brings me to a place of manifestation because I was such a willing participant. Once I saw and once I began to think and I began to hope for something because it was there in me, and because of the greater in me, I start feeling this thing like, no, it's really my time. And you know how I don't know about y'all, but I talk to people where I'm like, oh, I can feel this. I literally can feel this. I know it's something big. And whenever life stopped lifing around the neighborhood of the Washingtons, oh, I know, girl, you right there. So what you're not gonna do is get sidetracked by nothing, nobody. Like literally, you're not gonna do it. You want to feel something for a minute, and you want to say something in the next 2 minutes. Come on, let's get this done. And don't take over 15 minutes. And you have to have somebody to talk to. Get that one person that know at the end we're gonna be like, all right, now so move on. Because I understand you human, but I understand the human part of you want to get to your promise too. I understand the human part of you want to meet your destination and your destiny and enjoy your life. That's what I understand. So that's why I don't do pity parties with anybody. That's why I say what I have to say, and I have to keep moving because I have hope for something I could not see, but yet it was in me where I could see it before it manifested. So when I saw that and the manifestation wasn't there, who you think was going to have to play the biggest role in this? Oh, it's going to be you. What do you mean? You're talking about the biggest role. Oh, we ain't worrying about the God part. He finished. He's finished all his lines. He's not sitting there rehearsing saying, oh, what's my line next? What's my next move? Oh, let me see. No. And it happens to be faith. You'll see a lot of things around here that says faith on it. And I'm talking because I had to walk in it so long. Faith. And I'm not preferring to just my name, faith. I'm talking about the faith that I have to live the life. Your faith lives the life of faith. God said, I'm done. You're not waiting on me. I'm done. I am, he has completed everything. He has completed it. You are the star of your own show. You don't want show, you are the star of your production. You are the main star to produce. It's you. You all have your own production. We're not fighting to get on the same stage. We're not on the same stage. Let me help somebody tonight. We're not on the same stage. You're fighting to get on your personal stage. It is your personal production. He did this for you. He literally did this for you. You. Who are you fighting? You're not fighting for somebody to get the lead role. The only person you're fighting is you. Nobody is competing with you. I'm going to help you. Nobody is competing with you. Get that out of your mind. That's the stuff that not only that's a distraction and others want to put there. I need you to understand. Nobody is competing with you in your own production. This is all about you. The part that God played in all of our stuff, his part is finished. I don't care whether you saying I need 100,000 or I need 10 million or I need 100 million. His part is finished because in order for something to stay in there somehow, if I got the faith for several $100 million, it was placed there. And that means I have the ability and the capacity to hold that which I hold faith for. Oh, that was good right there. That was good right there. Because all of listen, the production is not going to be the same for all of us. Some people say, I love poverty and I'm not moving. I'm going to make sure I hook up with other people who loves it. That like, no, literally, that's what you're going to do. Yes, he wrote the script and he has performed it. Tressa, yes, he did it. He's finished his part. Now, for all of us that believe, everybody has their own belief, and my audience is broad, is different. It's not just a one belief, but my belief. I believe in God. I believe in Jesus. So that's how I do. So when I'm talking about my God, I'm talking about my God, and I need you to understand He has finished His part. Listen, he just sitting saying, "I wish y'all come on and know y'all role. I hope y'all know y'all role. Some of y'all been studying for a long time. Nobody's competing. This is you. You are the star of the show. What? The star not ready? See, we in the season now. We can't. We not doing all this talking no more. We're not just talking, and we're not going to be around people that's just talking. We're taking some action because faith without action is just dead. Ain't nothing gonna happen. Nothing's gonna happen. You're not competing for somebody to take the star role in your production. It is on you. It is on me. Hey, some might come and sit and try to be in and watch. Oh, because they don't want to see. And that's fine. That's fine. God's finished waiting on you. Time for that what you say you have. Because everybody says, I have faith. And some won't say it because they don't want you to push it. They'll just say, I believe. Okay. What do you believe? Do you believe that is more? I talked to someone today, and we were talking about something, and I was praying for this person, and I said, "Wow, you're still not a priority." Isn't that funny? That is something I've been saying, and I mean it. That will never change. You must become a priority. And I said, "You're still not a priority." Like, oh no, you're not. Why? Why you tell somebody that? Because everything that is happening to them is because everybody else is first. Everybody else is first. They're not first. Everybody else is first. And when you put everybody first all the time, it's becomes something we call stressful. And stress is a killer. I just need you to understand stress will take you out of here. And when you're gone, all those people that you wouldn't take time for yourself, that you was taking time and taking around the world and under the world and all this other great stuff. And nobody took the time for you. Because why should they? You don't make yourself a priority, you get taught, um, um, you will get treated the same way. Treated the same way. Faith, I believe this is episode 32, and I am grateful and I celebrate every last one of you because a good bit of you have been with me from the first episode to now. I honor you. I am grateful. And me is not uh, really not about the numbers. And I believe because it has not been about the numbers are about to start. We're gonna do some things different, but it's about making sure everybody get the message. Everybody know it's an assignment. I am that person that celebrates so many, but I am learning now. It's time to celebrate yourself. It's time to make sure that you're a priority. There's nobody in my house they have to question, oh, I wonder if mama loved me, or my husband will have to question, I wonder if my wife loved me. I have shown them year after year, day after day, for years. It will continue, but I will celebrate myself a little more because I found out not just my family, I have sacrificed my family for other people. And I start finding out you sacrificing yourself for other people, they'll turn around, as my husband would say, and resent you. And you were helping them the whole time. And they would turn around and resent you for your help, but they took it during the time of need or during the time of want. And it brought me to a place of finding out and having that conversation with somebody who literally cared about the person, faith, not what faith can do or this and that, just faith. And I was saying, no, I am going to do me. And still, my family don't miss a beat because the more I do me, the better off they are. I had to learn it. I had to learn that though. And some of you, you have put dreams on hold. You have gotten into debt. Some of you gotten into debt. Some of you, excuse me, have emptied your accounts. Got down to your bottom dollar. And some of us went to no dollars, helping so many people. And you still find yourself in a place of want. That was not the promise. That is not your promise. But what are you going to do now? You're going to let faith be unleashed. It is time to look, encourage yourself, motivate yourself, love on yourself, get in the mirror and talk to yourself. Because sometimes those days come when you don't feel like it. But let me tell you something. Your destiny is not based on a feeling. Your promises are not based on a feeling. Don't let anybody tell you, and if they were telling you that, I'm here to tell you tonight, do not do it. Do not wait going towards your, no, getting to your destination and your destiny based on the feeling. Because if we did a lot of things based on the feeling, a lot of times we have. And what happens? Nothing. You find yourself in that same place because you waiting to feel it. Well, if you keep waiting to feel it, you'll never have anything. Because that's what stops people too, feeling the wrong things. Well, I feel, well, it feels good. Every good feeling ain't good. It's good for the moment. But what happens when the feeling phases? That's why we don't wait for feelings to get the things done, to get our jobs done. Look, I keep saying, and people don't get it. When I tell you, true and real happiness starts within, inside, literally inside of you. True happiness starts inside of you. No, most of us, we had it backwards the whole time. Hey, Pastor Shannon, we had it backwards the whole time. We too busy waiting for somebody to make me feel good. I can't wait to be loved. You ain't gonna know what it's like because you ain't never loved yourself enough. You ain't never got healed yourself, but trying to make sure everybody else get healed. Keep going that way. I'm going this way. I'm a willing participant in my I'm telling you, in my destiny, I'm getting it. We working some things out this month here, and it will continue. We have one more month left in the first quarter, and I expect everybody from the Faith Shares family to have an awesome report by the end of March. Yes. Oh, look, and you're gonna celebrate yourself. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna celebrate yourself because it's that time. Yeah, you're not gonna wait for somebody to celebrate you. That's why a lot of us look for love in the wrong places because you're waiting for somebody to celebrate. I'm gonna celebrate me. Play with somebody else. I'm gonna know how to celebrate me. Because what happens when my husband might don't feel like it today? You might not feel like, girl, I love you. And I be sitting there, that's all you got to say. That's all you got to say. No, that won't be all he got to say because he can go on for days. Oh, my husband is a romantic, and he's my husband. Believe me, he mine, and I thank God for him because we do a balance. But I love me, and I tell him all the time, you got to love you because if you can't love you right, if you don't do you right, you ain't gonna do me right. I'm Faith Shares Wisdom, and I'm gonna keep it straight and true. If y'all want all the little fuzzy duzzy and all the fantasy things, I'm not the one. We gonna talk what's real, and what's real tonight. It's time for you to unleash your faith. It's time for you to take action. It's time for you not to sit here not one more day, one more night talking about I wish, I wish. It will be 2030 if y'all keep talking the way y'all been talking. It will be 2030 and you still be in the same place if you don't get up. Them old people used to say, offer your do nothing and get something done. No, ain't nobody about to bring no whole band, a singing group, and all this other stuff at your door to motivate you. Let's go. It's time for your faith to be unleashed. Let's go. Nothing is holding you back anymore. Nothing is holding you back anymore. You are not going to do that. Yes, ma'am. I said 2030 because how many of us something told us all the way back in 2000 and now it's 2024. How many of us can say, 10 years ago, and I ain't gonna talk, well, I'll talk about me. I think it's over, it is over 20 years. Still compiling, you start doing a little something and you want everybody to celebrate you. We got this young man at our church that is funny, but he's right. You want to be celebrated by every little step you make and then you never finish. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing this because I told you this is not the baby class. This is the class where everybody is walking. This is the class where you can move and nobody has to hold your hand. Nobody has to lead you to the bathroom. You are grown. You can get there and take care of your business yourself and get it done and come on out and get back to work. That's what we're doing over here. That's what we're doing. So we're saying, well, the end of March is kind of short. No, it's not. No, it's not. When you had all those years, but you the one to say you have faith now. You the one to say you have faith. You what we say, faith, if it's the size of a mustard seed. And if it was in my hand, you wouldn't be able to see it because my fingers are big and it's very tiny. If it was the size of a mustard, if you just had that much faith, what it's saying is you don't even have to take much effort. My God. Just something you can't it's so tiny. Now that right there should put us in our place to say, you know what, you just ain't want to do nothing. Because anything that size, that's all I need. The size of a mustard seed, that's all the faith I need. Come on, tell yourself you need to be ashamed of yourself. Girl, you just faith, you just was full of excuses, full of ease. That's all. Full of ease. Y'all too. Y'all been full of ease. Just full of excuses. Faith the size of a mustard seed. Isn't it funny that a lot of the things that we say or the scriptures we may quote, isn't it funny how we don't really look at it in reality, that we don't really look at it in real time? Because y'all, the size of a mustard seed. And I promise you, our productions are good on that part, because I promise you, we act like it is impossible, but yet it's the size of a mustard seed. I need to help somebody. Come on, think about it. Stop just quoting that. All you need is faith the size of a mustard seed. You, the faith size of a mustard seed. Something that you put in your hand, you barely can see. You will feel it in between your fingers because it's so little. It's so little. See, and I'm stepping on my own toe tonight. It is so little. It's something, if it dropped on the floor, unless it was a very whatever, it would take you a lot to find it, because you'll have to start touching to find it. And that's all we need. Oh, yeah. I need to be ashamed of myself. What I always say, I'll meet myself at my truth. Because you'll do things for years, and because it just comes easy. It's just something you say, especially for us that's been in the church. Just faith is the size of a mustard seed, and you can move mountains. They'll say you can move mountains, but it says mountain be removed, be thou removed. Get out my way, mountain. That little faith, get out my way, mountain. And we ain't even talking to a molehill. That's it, but no. Come on, Coach Faith. That's not what you're saying tonight. What you're saying tonight is it's time for your faith to be unleashed. It's time, and look, a small move turns into a huge move. See, that's why you got to be careful who you're talking to. That's why you got to be careful the people you surround yourself with, because they'll make you think, and they'll bring up all this stuff and make you like it's impossible for this to take place. It's impossible. Your dream is too big. Pastor Shannon, it is too big. Dr. Christine, it is too big. Deborah, Corinthian cannot happen. Your dream, your vision, it is too big. But the same Bible that most of y'all read, that I read, tells you about faith the size of a mustard seed. And God has finished his part in your production. You're the star in your production. You are the main character in your production. You are not competing against anybody, is because it's your production, and he laid it out, and he's sitting on the sideline talking about, come on and do it. Oh, as they say, help us today. Help us today. It's your production. You're not one of you that's listening to me or watching me or will see me later. Not one of you I'm competing with. Not even one. As they would say in an exercising group that I was in, me versus me, you versus you. There's nobody else. You have fell for the trap that all the other people are, and always they think they're better than me. Who think? Who care? Good. I'm glad you think. What they got to do with you? If they say, what they got to do with you? You the star of your show. You the one shining. Nobody's coming in to take your lives, your part. Nobody's coming in to get your reward or your awards. It's you. You are the star. Listen to me. You need to have something completed. Something completed. Something completed. Something started and almost. Look, Coach Faith, what are you talking about? We're going towards the end of February, but but we in 2024 too. Remember what you started in 2019? Remember what you started in 2014? Remember what you started in 2000? Remember what you started in 2001? Must we go on? Must I have you to recall any longer? You know, we say what's in the past is the past. Okay, that's why we're talking about the present right now, March. Why? Because you can do it, and everything that you say you were waiting on is already done. What is done is waiting on you. It's that simple. What has been done, what God had to do, is waiting on you. It's funny to me, even when sickness becomes a part of one of our bodies or something happens, do you understand that your healing was from before that you knew you was going to be sick? It's no surprise. It's no surprise uh, um, to the one you pray to. Not at all. But yet, just a mustard seed. Just that size. One mustard seed. Not a bag, not a box. One. So now where's our excuse? You have none. You're just doing this because you like to hear yourself come up with something to say. Instead of saying, I just didn't do it, or I didn't feel like doing it, or this and that, or I'm just not ready for what God has for me. But I keep bothering him like he the hold up. It's time for your faith to be unleashed. It's time for you to untie. Because you got this thing looking like a pretty present with a gorgeous big red bow or purple bow or whatever color bow you have on it. It's time for you to pull it. Take the ribbon off, get it done. Whatever it is. Because nobody's competing against you. It is yours. It's your time. And I keep saying that because I need you to understand it is your time. A set time. It's a set time. It's for you. Listen. Listen to someone who wants you to get it. And stop listening to people who want you to stay in a set place. No movement, just there. That's not how it works. Get from that place of do nothing to getting it done. Not just getting started, but let's finish. Some of us got so much to finish till it's not funny, but we gonna get it done. Because we already know God's not about to do anything else with it. He's finished. He's like, this is up to you. You asked me. And before you asked me, I had already did it. Before you asked me, look, listen, before you had that thought, I had you in mind. Somebody understand that tonight. Before you had a thought, he had you in mind. And it was completed. He has those times of release. You know, just like you take a pill and it'll say all day release or slow day release or every 8 hours there's a release. And it's funny how you be like, how's that happening? And I took 2 pills in the morning, but it's letting me know it's going to be a release now. Later on, so many hours, I'm going to feel something else take place. And then so many hours later, it's going to do another release. You don't feel the activity that's going on that's helpful for you, but you know what the pill said. It had a job to do, or whether it was slow or fast acting release. Some release for so many hours, some how they do it, it doesn't matter. It takes a break and then you have one later on. Know this, the day of your release is here. It is. Unleash that faith. It didn't even take as much as you thought. Talking to myself, it just took a made up mind of saying, this really is what I want. And I don't care what somebody says or what somebody tries to do to make me feel down or make me feel bad or make me feel like I can't get it done. Or if they're going to say, here she goes again. Here goes Pastor T again. Here she comes with another book or another business, and she will, and she does. Or they'll say, here go Pastor Shannon. What's she doing now? All these things she keep doing, and she will, and she does, and she will continue. Because that's her. Because while you sitting there doing nothing but just staring at her, trying to hope hers to fail, it will always be a success. Always. Because she's not competing with anybody. Let me help y'all. Do not, do not. Don't even let that come in your spirit another day that somebody you're competing with somebody. Now somebody want to compete with you, that's their business, but you don't even have time to give it voice. You don't have time to give them attention. You just don't have time because you busy about your own business, about your own production. Are you understanding what I'm saying? You busy about your own production. Literally. Yes, about your own production. Um, is we're coming to an end tonight. I am excited. I'm glad that Pastor she like my little sister, Pastor Shannon is on. Pastor T, I don't know if she's still on, but I love you so. And you keep going. She's there are people I admire. There's a young lady that I was admire, and folks would be like, how you admire her? Cause I do. Um, just because she don't do things the way um, I do it. I like her get up, go. I like how she does things. She's literally a go getter, a go getter, and will help you. Now, most people wouldn't like her because she doesn't have the choice church voice. Well, I don't have that problem. I don't have that problem with people. I love people for who they are, but I am a lover of real people. Literally, a lover of real people. So um, let's get some things completed by the end of March. Let's say we were saying in February. Let's get this. Um, we want to get it done, and then by the end of March, we can complete some things, and we'll start on the next quarter. Every quarter, and Faith Shares Real Wisdom Family, every quarter, we going to do something and complete it. Do I ask what it is? No. But I just know that all of us, we said a couple of weeks, we are that family of abundance. We believe that we're not poverty mindset. We're not going to live in poverty. A lot of us have been delivered out of it. Some of us is jumping down because we're talking about debt freedom, being all the way totally out of debt. Yes, and we're talking about enjoying our lives, our best lives for real, prioritizing ourself, loving ourself, so nobody else have to be confused on what you expect. So I love you all. Tonight, I do have an announcement, Pastor Shannon. Um, you will be able tonight, as of tonight, to go to my web page of www.faithwashington.net and pre-order my 52-week journal. And it's about a mindset focus on faith unleashed. Faith unleashed. You will find in the journal, I can tell you now because y'all know I'm transparent. It is not a journal with one little sentence and 30 lines. It is a self-guided, and you will find things in it to help you unleash your faith, to be unleashed, your faith to do things. It's married, business, singles. Um, we're talking about the mindset, financial. All of that is in this 52-week guided journal. It is my first journal. I'll have another journal coming soon, and some other things coming. So thank you. I know my little sister will be happy. We're not even going to talk about it, but Shatira has put in the link. But if you go to www.faithwashington.net, you can pre-order the journal. It is $19.99, and it, of course, will have tax and shipping, and all of that will be totally. You'll see that price in there. I thank you in advance for your support. I was blessed on today. I was sharing it with one person, and they told me that they were going to go ahead and order their 5 journals. And I appreciate, and I had to laugh because anybody that knows me, I am one to buy several books at a time, and I share, I gift. But I finally have something one done, and there's a lot more to come from Faith Shares Real Wisdom. But I am starting to build up the shop. So I know that I thank you in advance. I'm excited. I really am excited. And I'm excited, and I thank God for the support of many and many more to come. And I understand I have to be out there. I'm one of those people that also uh, will stay more in the background and push and support everybody. But let me tell y'all tonight, it's time for all of us to step out. All of us. It is just that time. Pastor T has been doing it for years. Pastor Shannon has been doing it for years, and others. And I'm just like proud. I'm that person that's happy, literally happy for folks. And I finally got to the place I understand everybody's not like that. So I'm glad that God made me like that. Soon I will have, and probably let you know ahead, I will have some guests on, um, guests coming in the near future. Some you will not know, some you will be surprised, surprised, surprised. But it's a lot coming in 2024 with Faith Shares Real Wisdom. Some folks that will be coming on and that will be sharing. Um, and I'm excited. I am literally excited that I will be able to share people from different parts of this great world that will be helpful and encouraging, all at the same time. So I'm excited. I'm excited about my life and how it has went in this almost 60 years. I find out not one day was a mistake, not one day was an accident, but my life was destined from the beginning. So it will get even more interesting. But I'm so excited about what's to come on Faith Shares Real Wisdom. And you're going to like it. You're going to be, some will be in shock, but it's good. It's going to be a good shock. I'm just excited that it's just that time. But it's that time for all of us to go ahead and I mean meet your destiny head on. Like when we said blessings running me down, turn around and let them hit you smack in the face. It's just that time. It is time for us to enjoy life and to love watching somebody enjoy their life. I know everybody's not the same, but that's me. I love to see people happy. I love to see people enjoying life. And listen, mustard seed, y'all, a mustard seed. Think about that thing now. We've been saying it in church for years and years and years and years. I mean, if you really think about it, you'll be like, now, you know what? I need to be ashamed of myself. That's all the faith I had to have. And I made out 20,000 excuses in a good lifetime. Hi, Keisha. My Keisha Booker. Love you, girl. Um, I just, when you think about it, you had to say, you know what, like we said, shame of yourself. That's all you had to say. But when you're in church and we all saying it together, it just seemed like, oh, and you shout on it and all. And then you don't do nothing. Get it done. You're the star. It's your production. God's sitting on the sideline because he finished. He ain't doing nothing else. He just wants you to show up. So I want you to know, please, please, let's get it done. No more excuses. Yes, Keisha, you always from a young girl. You like seeing people happy, and I love to see her happy. You know, she is a fantastic mom of three young men. Young, she's young, but a fantastic mom of three young men. She's a real estate agent, and she does other jobs, and she's faithful to God, and I love her. Um, so yeah, I would shout out to everybody because that's just me. As far as if they got a business, I'll shout it out. I don't have no problem with that. Because guess what? Nobody's competing with Keisha. Nobody's competing with Faith. Y'all, please get that. If you don't get nothing else tonight, get that. It's you versus you versus you. You versus you. Don't worry about nobody else that's on the side. They either gonna pay to come in and see your production or they're not. They just have to make up things on the outside of the door. But no, it's your time. Let's get it done. We gonna break some records, some dollars. Hi, Mother Sylvia. We gonna do this. I need y'all to understand. We're going to break. We're gonna break records against the things we used to think that we don't think no more because we have the right mindset. We have the right mindset, a mindset of abundance, happiness in every area of your life because you deserve it. He did it for you, and we're happy about it. I'm going to say good night. I love you all. Again, you can go to YouTube, like and subscribe. You can go to the web page, which is www.faithwashington.net. You can pre-order the 52-week journal. You can like and subscribe and get the Faith Shares every Friday. Every Friday, we send out something for you to read and like and hopefully help. So just, I love you guys. And I'm just excited about the testimonies that are going to be coming in. I'm excited for all of you. Again, thank you for coming on tonight. And thank you for those that come through YouTube. Thank you for those who are just looking on Facebook and watching. I honor and appreciate all of you. You don't have to push the thing. Fine, you can listen. Because listen, one thing about it with me, because it's an assignment, it doesn't matter if one person show up or zero show up. I'm going to show up because it's not about me. It's about us. and making sure that I do what my assignment is. So I say good night. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Love you all. And nothing you can do about it. And believe me, once you get the love from faith, you don't want to do nothing about it because you know that it's real. And I love people for real. Good night. Have a blessed weekend. Stay safe. And remember, let's keep all the bereavement families in prayer all across the country. Good night.